What's up, good people? How you doing today? Hope everyone is well. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jay. I just want to do a video on gravity and how I feel it is working for us as humans and animals and insects. And I'm just trying to see the difference in it and why I speak about it being selective, because I believe it is what it is. Now here we have the godless word, gravity, and everything else in those examples appear to me as sci-fi, except for number 2 and number 6. The reason why I picked number 2, because it is what it is. It's heavy, it's weight. Everything else does not match with number 2. Number 6, I can relate to that, but not the example that they have underneath. He seemed to ignore the heaviness of his illness. That's what I understand. You know, you go to the bowling alley with your family, and you have kids and wife, and you know, if you're the man, you pick up your ball, no problem. Your wife, kids come over and start testing out balls and everything, and pick up a ball and go, oh wow, this is too heavy. I want to get something smaller. They don't say, oh wow, this ball is too gravity, I want to get something smaller. It is what it already is. Gravity is just a word that was created. It's a theory. It's a thought. It has not been proven to be anything. Impedimenta, I believe, has the same meaning as that godless word gravity. It all means the same as far as something being too heavy. Baggage or other things that slows down one's progress as supplies carried by an army. It's too heavy. Not because there's a force pulling it down, an invisible magical force pulling it down to the center of the earth. Something is heavy, it's heavy. If you lighten the load, are you able to carry it? It has nothing to do with some type of invisible force. At least that's my take on it. And here we have dead weight. That's like a child food word. It's not better than gravity. You wouldn't say, we are being held to the earth by dead weight. You want to say gravity because it has a certain ring to it with no meaning. Or if it does have a meaning, it's the same meaning as implementa and dead weight. So why is gravity even needed? Not that it's even been proven, but why is it even needed? To give you the illusion of the sun having this strong gravitational pull that's rotating the solar system like a carousel at an amusement park so precisely from a Big Bang explosion. I don't get it. Dead weight and implementer explains this picture here to me. The apples, they don't fall when they're tiny. They just coming off the buds. They fall when they are what? Boys and girls. Look at the size of them. Look at the size of the leaf. They fall when they're heavy. There's nothing pulling them down selectively. Oh, I think it's time for you to come down. You too. And no. They fall because they're heavy. Now getting to the selective part where I'm not being a smartass about that. I feel it's selective. It does what it wants to do, and it has people responding into why it's doing that, just to make up for the power of gravity. I don't need you to make the word continue to look good. Oh, it's gravity is powerful, but what our old scientists didn't say was yada yada yada, and here you come. No, it doesn't make sense. I call it selective. Just like this ladybug here. The body weight to the wings. It's so strong to hold all that water down on the earth as it is rotating through space. It's that powerful, but not powerful to pull and yank this ladybug down to the ground. Or the dragonfly. You see its wings, very thin. Now look at the body. These things fly around. And here we go with the bee. Look how big the body is on the bee and how small the wings are. Where is the gravity of the center of gravity of that insect for it to not to be pulled down to the ground and not be able to fly with the weight of the body and those tiny wings? Now you see why I call it selective? Now with these flying creatures, these birds, I use the same analogy basically. I'm not going to repeat myself, but all of this looking into their actions did not happen for me at a younger age, where I wish it did. I wish I observed much more growing up and going to school where I can question these things. Now I'm speaking to people, forget it. The birds, I've noticed how they have the same big body weight with smaller wings. And I've noticed how all they do is just jump. They jump and take off. Now, if you put wings on me, I'm 250 pounds? You put wings on me, I can't just jump. Now, we're not talking about some big dragon wings. I don't want the wings to be bigger than my body mass. It would have to be like these birds to make sense to me. Can't pick and choose these things. This is why I call it selective. Put wings on me, you think I'll be able to just jump off a cliff and start flying with wings smaller and thinner than my body weight? No. I fall on my death because they'll be considered death by dead weight off a cliff. Like gravity. He died from gravity. Come on now. I even watched a bird take off just for this situation. You know, a lot of birds, you know, gotta feed them, let them take their little bird baths. But check out this quick video of this bird taking off. He jumps and then the wings start to work. It's not gravity. That's just the way God created them to act. Now, as I mention quite often, that we are continuously learning. Some of us have to relearn and look at things for themselves. If it doesn't make sense, you look into it and try to figure out how it can make sense to you. And here we have science. I went back to science. The intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. And that brought me to thinking back about scientists in science labs with lab coats on doing experiments on plants, animals, insects, medicine, things of that nature. And I've always said that science should not even be involved in what they call space, which doesn't exist. But they mixed the two and they impregnated it, the minds of all of us, and we just took their word for it and thought they knew better, and they are smarter than us, so they know what they're talking about. No, it doesn't work like that for everyone, and I am one of those people. Because simply when they mix the two, it gets a bit confusing to the point where they call it a universe. And the noun for that, well, actually it's a noun. All existing matter and space considered as a whole. Neil deGrasse Tyson's The Cosmos. The universe is believed to be at least 10 billion light years in diameter and contains a vast number of galaxies. It has been expanding since its creation in the Big Bang. Kaboom. Here we are, 13 billion years ago. So I'm looking at this, shaking my head, and I'm just reading everything around it, and what word did I highlight? How the heck on God's flat earth does that word belong with a universe that is 10 billion light years in diameter? See, this is where they can't get away. A lot of people don't even know what the firmament is, but here they are, astrophysicists, and they study everything, and this word is sitting right here in the meaning of universe. I spoke to a lot of people and asked them, do they know what the firmament is? They said no. So I'm not being a smart ass when I think in my mind. I won't say it out loud. I'll just say, wow, this is going to be easy. And they want to change the topic. But it's right there. I walk away smiling. And here we go to the firmament. Many have seen me post about the firmament. All I talk about is the firmament because that dictates that there is nothing coming in or going out from this plain earth. The firmament seals everything, but everybody wants to disregard it. Here we are, the heavens or the sky, especially when regarded as a tangible thing. I like that word, tangible. Tangible, perceptible by touch. Oh, trust me, it was touched. It was touched. Thank you for watching. This is the Stay Flat Media 7 Productions, produced with JAYE Beats. And I hope I was able to help someone today understand gravity. All right. Stay flat.